Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Queens of Ponderosa, where we outfit, outgay, and outslay every single week.
I liked that, the hand down the leg
Thank
move.
you. Thank you so much.
Cute.
My name is Taylor. I'm here with my co-host Alicia. Hi, Alicia.
Hello. Hi, Taylor.
And we are here to talk about episode 7 of season 50 of Survivor. Before we get into that, it's been a minute since we've recorded. I mean, it's always been like a week. But
I know. But this one's been a week and a day.
It's been a week and a day. We pushed our normal filming back one day because Alicia and I were both kind of like in the throes of it yesterday.
Yes.
So,
yes.
But we're back, ready to rumble. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm doing good. I went golfing today, which was so fun. This week I feel like flew by. But also was so long at the same time.
Yes.
But then I feel like every time we sit down, I'm like, oh, it actually was so
just
fast.
flew by.
I'm like, what did I even do?
1 minute it's the blood moon. Next minute it's haikus.
Oh,
Like what's
my gosh.
What's next?
I
Slam poetry.
slam poetry, Slamtown. I don't know. Like
We had fashion shows earlier.
We had
like,
fashion
We're
shows.
hitting every hobby.
we are.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna be next. Like
I want to see like crochet.
Crochet
I wanna see
would
like
be
island crochet, like an
major.
crocheted idol, a fake idol maybe. Yeah, yeah.
a stick idol.
It's a fucking stick.
It's a stick.
Yeah. When they brought that back on Ghost Island, do you remember that?
No.
I'm pretty sure. Am I
don't
making that
remember.
up?
I don't know.
I just feel like on Ghost Island, because the theme of Ghost Island is like, can you reverse the curse? And they like brought back all the advantages that had been misplayed. I low-key swear
There was a stick
that
idol.
the fucking stick was one of the things.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But I could be wrong.
The stick was that iconic.
Ghost Island is a season that I remember like so little of because it's just a snooze fest. Even though I think one of the hottest men to ever play Survivor is on that season.
Who?
Do you remember Michael Yerger?
No,
He
will you
was
pull
like,
him up?
what's crazy, Alicia, is that when this man was playing Survivor, he was 18. And so like even me saying like, wow, he was one of the hottest people I've, I'm like, oh
And
man,
you're
that
like,
was like a child.
He was a baby.
But like, I mean, this is him now. So
like,
he's going to look like a little more grown up, but like.
when I watched, because I mean, I've been over this. I didn't start watching Survivor until 27. Yes, I remember. Wow. He looks really good.
My God.
And he's on a Skims campaign. Excuse me?
Oh, yeah. He's a huge model now. He doesn't even mention Survivor in his bio anymore because he's such a huge.
Like that supersedes.
Like, influencer model. Like he's modeled for
Wow.
Elle. He's modeled for like all these places.
gosh.
Pretty sure he has an OnlyFans, I think,
my
that I've not
gosh.
subscribed to. I've not subscribed to it.
You're like, I'm pretty
haven't.
sure. I don't know.
I haven't at all. Oh, am I
That's
making that
wild.
up? Okay, he doesn't have it in his link tree. Sorry, Michael. You're not. He's not on OnlyFans. Just Aussie.
Okay. Just Aussie. Just Aussie.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes since like I didn't start watching till 2017, and then when I went back and started watching Survivor, I binged it so hard that sometimes all of the seasons blur together in one.
Yes.
Or like the timeline gets really messy for me.
Yes.
And I'm like, wait, I know I've seen that and I know this person, but like, anyway. So I need to maybe just go back in time again just to solidify some of the Survivor knowledge up in there.
That's okay. That's what I'm here on the podcast
what you're
to
here
be
for.
like the trivia machine. And then Alicia is like the brains, the brawn, the beauty. And we'll add a fourth one to honor Crystal Cox on season 17. Brains, brawn, beauty, and blazing speed.
And blazing
You have
speed.
all 4 of those. Have you seen? Yeah, the answer is no, because I'm so chronically online and you're not, which is good. People
The answer is
on
no.
Reddit, they always just like, okay, let me.
Yeah.
There's a specific subreddit it's called Survivor Circle Jerk.
Okay.
And a circle jerk, yes, obviously, like it means something different if you're talking about like the real thing.
Yes.
On Reddit, a circle jerk is basically like the subreddit that's making fun of the original subreddit.
Okay.
So Survivor Circle Jerk, they just make fun of the OG Survivor
Yeah.
subreddit. And so something funny that I see people do is like they do plays on like the Brains, Brawn, Beauty seasons where they're like, you know, what if we did like this, this, and this? And it's always so funny because Crystal Cox always gets mentioned in those posts. So somebody was like, what if the next season of Survivor is Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty versus Blazing Speed, and Crystal Cox plays on all 4 tribes?
That is funny.
It's so funny. It's so funny. So anyway, yes, that's okay. You don't need the trivia or the knowledge.
No.
I'm here for that. You've got those other 4 traits in spades.
In spades.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Yeah, we talk about this, like, going online and being in the Survivor, like, lore and the online talk. I've never been an online person. I'm just not very online.
That's so good. You need to embrace that, because being online doesn't lead to anything good. Look at me. Washed up, rotted, dark-sided. All of that is because I've been chronically online since I was like 12.
No, you're hilarious.
Thank you.
You make all these super funny references that make me laugh so hard.
That nobody knows.
No, but some people do, okay? Some people do.
Other chronically online.
But whether they know them or not, because I don't know them and they make me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
And then it also brings so much knowledge to this podcast. So we need it.
Thank you.
We need it.
Thank you.
This podcast, or this episode of Survivor, episode 7, doesn't... what's the word I'm thinking for? This episode was kind of boring. And I don't know how much Survivor analyzing and things really needs to go on, just because it felt like it was pretty straightforward. One thing I will say about this episode is I feel like we misread how the alliances would play out going into this merge.
Well, and that's one thing that I was going to ask you, because we're just going to get into it.
Yeah.
At one point in the episode, Coach is screaming.
Yes.
You can't tell that to people in the middle.
Who told Christian?
My question is because if the show made it clear, I missed it. Who are they saying is in the middle, and who are the sides? Because yes, obviously you've got the solid contingent that's Jonathan, Coach, Chrissy, Joe, Stephanie. That's a solid 5. We know that. So then that makes me think okay, then that means that the other side, if they're saying the middle, is, because they were saying Christian, Rick, D, Tiffany, those are people that they're saying are in the middle. So then so they're saying that it's there? Ozzy, Suri, Rizzo, Emily. It felt so
Aubrey, I feel would go in the middle.
Yeah, but that's the thing is if anything, we had talked last week, and we misread, or the edit's not making it clear, but I was under the impression that it was going to be okay, well, there's obviously the Christian, Emily, Rizzo trio that Aubrey is connected to because of Devins and Christian now. And then Suri was working with Devins and Emily and Christian. And Emily is working with Ozzy, who's working with Suri and Rizzo. So that kind of just seemed like it was going to be a mega
ties them all together
contingent. Yeah. And then D and Emily are in the middle. And my assumption was they're just going to get picked up. But then, that's not what happened at all. And we kept getting statements from people like Coach saying you can't tell people in the middle. Christian, Rick, those are people that are wishy-washy in the middle. So I was so confused as to what are the lines? What are the sides? I understand why D eventually left, which we can get into, but it was a very muddy episode.
Super muddy.
And probably because over half the episode was Stephanie's journey and the challenge, which both were snooze fests.
Totally.
Why, especially when you've got 14 people, more people than you've ever had at a merge, why are we doing a journey and a 2-part challenge? If you only have 90 minutes.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Oh my God. I think only one person got 0 confessionals this episode. It was Joe. But even then, it just was I felt not necessarily that I had no idea what was going on, because I obviously understood that it was get D out. But I was kind of... Well, and see, it's not even... Sorry, I'm just rambling.
No, keep going.
I'm not even necessarily confused at the motivations, because we see at the beginning of the episode, there's the Jonathan D fight.
Yep.
that the edit at least kind of portrays like, oh, that's what kickstarted Dee's demise. And then she played really sloppy and like threw Rizzo under the bus. And then Rizzo and Sri were like, yeah, we're going to chop her. But I guess what I was confused about is, like, where are all the pieces on the board?
Yes.
Because Coach saying there's people in the middle seemed weird because like people like Aubrey was straight up working with Coach in this episode. He told her exactly what to do and she did it.
Yes.
Like,
I'm writing out all the names, by the way.
Like Suri and Rizzo and Ozzy like seem to be totally fine just letting Coach take out what I believed was going to be like a shield and a number for them. Like
completely.
You know?
Totally.
So I've talked for probably like 3 minutes straight. My takeaway from the episode is like, while it was like straightforward, by the end of the episode, I was like, yeah, I don't even need to see the votes. I know that Dee's going home unless her shot in the dark works. I was left feeling a little bit confused as to exactly where all the pieces on the board were and what like everybody's motivation was. Yes. It felt kind of odd.
It did feel really odd because it's like, we have this like the 5 that are the honor and integrity of Coach, Jonathan, Joe, Steph, and Chrissy.
Love them.
Yeah, the honor alliance.
This group.
And then we have we don't at all. And then we have like Suri, Rizzo, Ozzy, Christian, Devins, Emily, Aubrey, and then it's just like Dee and Tiffany. Yeah, kind of on their own. Yes. Like where would they even fall in?
And like. We had multiple confessionals from Aubrey and Tiffany being like, I love working with Aubrey. I love working with Tiffany. Crickets.
Yeah. Nothing.
Like nothing from that.
Because
like,
I would put Aubrey, I don't know. I would almost put like these 3, like Dee, Tiffany, and Aubrey, the ones that are kind of floating around. And then these guys would be more together.
Like Emily would be with them. It kind of seems like it was
Emily
almost like
goes back
there was
and
the
forth.
group of 5 and then there was 3 trios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's confusing to me is like Jonathan and Coach keep saying how these last votes, like post Blood Moon, there's not even lines in the sand. There are walls in the sand. And these lines can't be erased. It's like, I don't feel like there was major betrayal or major lines going on because I'm confused.
Oh, yeah.
Like I thought it would be so cut and dry.
Yes.
Going into this vote.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just because everyone could like agree on Dee. It's the biggest tribal council of 14 people, which is a lot. So I think people were like worried about the chaos of it and just wanted to keep it simple. And it's like, whatever, we can all be happy voting out Dee. Yeah. But I'm just like, is that why it was?
I mean,
you know?
Yes. Like so I was crashing out in this episode because I was just like, I cannot stand, and I understand it's a show, it's an edit, it's entertainment. I was like, I cannot stand Coach and Jonathan. I can't stand either one of those motherfuckers. I was so frustrated and like begging and pleading like, somebody
please
do something so that I'm not subjected to these men anymore that are so hypocritical, gross. Like the fact that it's just constant spewing of like Coach early in the episode when Dee and Jonathan are fighting, Coach is like, nobody can win this game without honor. And I'm just like, Coach, like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're literally a caricature of yourself at this point. It's so crazy because he so earnestly believes it. And I'm like, Jonathan too, like, wants to grandstand and be like, oh, I can list all the lies that you said, Dee. Like, let's flash back to like early Kahlo. Dee in her exit interview talked about stuff we didn't see. We saw on the show Jonathan early on being like, we got to get Dee. We got to get Dee. So then him to act all outraged about Dee flipping on him and Charlie and voting Charlie out. It's like, girl, like,
what are you talking about?
Like, you were already out to get her and chop her. Like, this is a game. What are you talking about?
And what's so funny is Jonathan also in confessionals earlier on in the season, he's like, I am wanting to play different. Like, I do want to play different, and I want to like build all these relationships and lean into the strategy a little bit more. So it's like, okay, shut up. And Coach is the exact same.
It's like, no, we're just gonna stick with the Zoom alliance.
And coach also said, because he was like, no one is winning this game if they don't have honor and integrity.
Yeah.
And he's like, people want to play this lying, conniving way in Survivor 50. Like, he makes it like, what? It's been on this long and people are wanting to lie and cheat. And yes,
Coach, that's how it's been since season 1.
Yeah,
girl.
where have you been?
Show me a winner that won without ever doing anything dishonest or like morally questionable.
For sure.
I think the closest that you're ever gonna get to that question is like Bob Crowley, maybe, because he kind of just fell ass backwards into winning.
Yeah.
Or like,
I love Bob. I don't know.
Maybe you could make an argument
Mike?
for like
No.
Natalie White.
Yeah.
But even Natalie White, it's like
Chris Underwood was
like,
gone most of the time. So
yeah.
maybe...
Well, and Chris Underwood, he gaslit the hell out of Lauren to get her to, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, coach, be like, the actual answer is like, you only win this game by outwitting, outplaying, and outlasting. I'm not saying you have to be like a nasty person.
For sure.
But like, even people that are like, oh, the honorable winners, the good people, like
They don't
JT.
exist.
Girl, JT was lying out of his ass to everybody on Toga Cheese. He lied to you, coach. He lied to you and you voted for him to win.
Yes.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's just his ego.
Delulu, girl.
And it's just funny because it's like, coach, it's built into the mechanics of the game. It's not like that players are flawed or that players don't have ethics or values or anything like that. It's not about that.
Yeah.
It's that it's in the nature of the game to behave that way.
Yes.
And you thinking that you can do it differently is just insane. And now it's just like he has these confessionals where he's like, the Dragon Slayer's back alive. Oh, last episode I thought you said he was dead, and now you're the Tidewalker.
I had to revive him.
Yeah.
I had to revive him and bring him back.
Tidewalker survived for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Dragon Slayer's back because they have to slay this dragon. That's D. And he's like loving dictating the votes. And he's like, you're going to vote for Tiffany and you're going to vote for D because they wanted to like split the votes on D and Tiff, but everyone wants to vote D because they don't want to write Tiff's name down and then have to go back to camp with Tiffany and people want to vote correctly, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
He's loving just telling people, Joe, you're voting for Tiffany.
Yeah.
You're doing this, you're doing that. And he's just like on this ego high.
Yeah.
And he thinks that he's the most honorable person. Like, it's actually, he needs to be studied.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually insane.
Like,
The hypocrisy.
like, you'd think after watching him for 4 seasons that I'd be able to like make a judgment on like if he's like that all the time, or if he plays it up for TV, or it's like completely fake. Like, I think I'm pretty secure in saying like, I think this is probably pretty accurate to how Coach is in real life. Like,
Yeah,
I think he
I would
actually
think so.
does think like this. But like, yeah, how much of it gets played up for the show? How much do they emphasize certain things in the edit to like make him seem more just like so kooky and out there? Because like, yeah, the clip of
I
like
don't know.
him talking to himself and Jonathan and Emily being like, is Coach talking to himself?
Again?
Like, and
It
he's like
happened
rattling off
multiple
the
times.
syllables of the haiku. Like, yeah, that's crazy. But I could also, and I'm not like defending Coach, but I'm like, I could also see it being something that like, yeah, they like took all the times he did it and putting them into a montage. Like, this is like an out there example, but like, actually, this is not similar at all. Whatever. The thing I was going to say is on season 7 of Drag Race, there was this contestant named Max. I don't know if you remember her.
I
She
do
always had
remember
gray
her.
hair. Her boot episode where she gets eliminated, there's one clip where she's like on the stage, like she starts feeling a little lightheaded. So she like sits down, is drinking some water, and then it cuts to her like singing on the front of the stage. And the edit makes it be like, whoa, Max is like kind of losing it. Why did she do that? When what actually happened is Rue was like, while we're waiting to get back, like, do you want to sing something for us? So she had been prompted to do it. So all I'm saying is like, yes, I do think Coach is wild. I think he's hypocritical. I think he's a little bit crazy. But I'm like, was he like being prompted by like the people filming him to like give us a haiku, Coach? Or like,
would they do that in camp? I feel like producers wouldn't talk in camp to the. I mean, I don't know.
I don't. If they did, they wouldn't show it.
Yeah,
Like that's the nature of it. So anyway, whatever.
But I also think like if you are a lunatic and you give them those moments to play with in the edit, it's going to be easy to make you look like a lunatic.
Definitely, yeah.
Like if you're
the
just
edit can't make you. The edit can definitely portray you in certain ways. Like they could take like all your villainous moments. Yes. But like the edit can't ever make you say or do things you didn't say or do.
Yes.
That's
and
why
he is doing and saying these things.
Yeah.
And he's like dancing. Whoa. Did you see that light? Come on.
Oh my gosh.
It does that sometimes. It's my happy light. It just came on.
Let the light in.
Let the light in. The happy light. It's Coach's spirit.
Yeah, it's like we need to cleanse the demons in this room.
Yeah, it's like stop talking about Coach.
Yeah.
And he's like dancing in camp with Aubrey, and he's just like he's so high off of being the Dragon Slayer.
High off his own farts, girl. He loves that. He loves the sound of his own
Jonathan's
voice.
farts.
Ew, gross.
I know.
They're so gross. I hate them all.
I know.
I hate all of them. Sorry to all the honor and integrity fans out there. That group of five. Oh my God, I can't stand any one of them.
And what's so funny too, one more thing, Steph is in this honor and integrity, being straightforward group. She goes on this journey, come back and lies, and it's like the worst lie. It's not believable whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's like, girl, you're lying. And you're being with honor and integrity group.
I'll say Stephanie has never come out and been like,
I am this type of player. Yeah.
She's working with those people because she knows that those are the people that will work with her.
Yeah.
And as much as I don't like to say it, she's probably smart to work with those people because if Steph gets to the end with like Joe and Coach, she's going to sweep. She's going to win because those two motherfuckers are so delusional.
Yeah.
And so inept socially.
I feel like Joe is struggling. Like, I feel like he's depressed and sad.
Well,
don't you?
Dee said that on her
in
her exit interview. She was like, one thing about 50 is I feel like I really enjoyed my time out there.
Yeah.
I knew that no matter what happened in 50, nobody could take away what I did on 45 because I won. So I wanted to have fun. There's a lot of people that are not enjoying their time out there because I don't think they can say the same thing. They
No, they can't.
Are so desperate to prove something or be something or do this and that. And she also alluded to the fact that even post game, there's been
drama.
Drama, hurt feelings, bitterness.
Yikes.
So we'll have to see how it all shakes out.
Did she name names?
Oh no, she didn't name names. But I think that's an apt what's the word?
Observation.
I
was like, read.
That's an apt observation. That yes, I think there's probably quite a few people that aren't really having a great time out there because it's like the weight
tough.
of the world on their shoulders. And I'm like, listen, if your like entire sense of like self-worth or like ability is based on how well you do on an all-star season of Survivor, which are so, and maybe I was going to say they're so infamously pre-gamed. Maybe that's why people pre-game so heavy is because it's like, I don't want to flop.
Yeah, and it's like I can't go into this war like unprepared.
Yeah.
Like I want to be as prepared as possible.
Yeah.
And everyone wants the win. But with Joe specifically, I think and I've said this before, but I think there wasn't enough time between his last season and this season now for him, just as like a person to be able to process and step outside of the game and the betrayal. Like he took that so personal. Yeah. And so I just see him like struggling out there. And then we have Colby who left last episode being like,
find the joy in it. Yeah.
This is my favorite time I've ever had.
I was going to say, you could tell there were certain people that were really loving it. Like Dee is having fun. Cerie's having fun.
Yeah. Ozzy's having a great time.
Colby, Rizzo's having fun. Yeah, Devins seems to be having fun.
I think Christian's
And then I feel like there's people that like, like Joe. I don't really feel like it seems like Emily's having fun.
Yeah, I think she's just
like
really low.
Coach, even like Chrissy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, and we haven't heard enough from them. And ultimately, I think we'll find out how they feel in their exit interviews and the exit press. And then, of course, just like postseason as more information comes out.
Yeah.
One other thing I was surprised about, because basically this is like the Spark Notes version of the episode. It's like Aubrey comes back to camp. Everyone comes back to camp. Aubrey's like, oh, I forgot to play my idol. And everyone's like, okay, that's not believable. She has to play it next time else.
I want to say she hasn't seen 49, so whatever. But I'm like, it pissed me off that she just gave it away.
Me too.
Like, it's one thing.
Because then she ends up playing it
I guess
at Tribal
what specifically pissed me off about it is that it was like, it's one thing if it's like, this is the strategic decision that I've come to. It just kind of bothered me that it was like, I'm going to do exactly what coach tells me to do.
Yep.
And like, maybe that is the best strategic decision. I don't know.
Sari kind of told her too, like, you better play it.
What it actually is, I need to be real. I'm not mad at the move. What it actually is like coming off a season where we just saw somebody weaponize the fact that he had an idol. It's like a little bit disappointing to watch. Like, it honestly genuinely makes me respect Rizzo more as a player.
That's what I was going to say.
The fact that he was able to pull that off and do it like genuinely pretty flawlessly. Because whether you want to say like, oh, well, it's because everybody thought he was a dumb kid, or, oh, like there were way bigger threats than Rizzo and he was a shield. It was like, girl, his Trace Lacia's alliance dismantled the other 8 people that were on the other side. They made it all the way
3
to the end.
Yeah, it was
like,
so impressive.
So it makes me respect him so much more. So, like I said, it probably was the smart move for her. If other people are telling you to do it, great. It just was more like, man, like,
I don't know if it was a smart move for her.
You know you're on the bottom. People have been wanting to get you out since day one already. Like, wouldn't you rather just keep it and then be like,
yeah,
you want me to get rid of it? Make me play it.
Yeah, make me play it.
Yeah. Make me play it and I'll get one of you out.
Totally.
I'm not playing it until I absolutely fucking have to.
Yeah. That's the point of like an idol.
Yes.
And I loved it. It totally did validate Rizzo's gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
And it validated the way he looked at it, because he's like, I want to play with this differently than people have in the past. Because in a lot of New Era, it has been, like Aubrey said, a scarlet letter. If you have the idol or if you have an advantage, people are like, we got to get him out. But Rizzo figured out a way to play it that was like a shield that lasted him all through the merge, like through the entire game. Just holding on to it and being like, do it. Do it then. Like, I'll play it if you give me a reason to. And I wish that she would have just owned that and been like, I didn't play it because I didn't need to. So why would I? You know? And she could have just stuck with that this time and been like, I don't need to, so I'm going to keep it. Like, if you're a middle person that people aren't really looking at and there's bigger fish to fry, like, girl, hold on to it and don't play it until you have to. Until you have to. And I think the part that bugged me the most was her little speech when she did play it, because she's like, everyone knows that an idol that everyone knows about is powerless, and it's like a scarlet letter. And I'm like, it's not powerless.
Because these people haven't seen 49 yet.
I know. And it makes me so happy because I'm like, they're going to love Rizzo even more.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I am loving Rizzo.
Oh, I'm a Rizzo.
I'm
a Rizzo stan at this point.
Same.
I really am. I'm a Rizzo stan. I'm like, I liked him on 49.
Me too.
So genuinely, I texted a group chat of like my like Josh and my cousins that all watch Survivor, and I was like, don't open these texts until you watch the show. And I did the thing on iPhone where you can like make it invisible. I was like, I can't emphasize enough how literally the only people I'm rooting for at this point are Sari, Ozzy, and Rizzo. Like,
Sari's
I love
Wizard of
that
Oz.
trio so hard. They're so like, yeah, I still like Christian. I still like Emily. Like, you know, but I need it to be one of them so bad, because everybody else is just annoying me. Like, this episode in particular, I just was like, these people are all clowns. These people are all clowns. If it's not one of those 3, because like Dee shoots herself in the foot so bad that it's like, okay, well, like, you kind of deserved it after
she played
like how badly you played.
Messy.
And then like we've got all these super self-righteous people. You have like Aubrey, who when she finally has like something she could do to improve her position, I feel like personally she kind of like squanders it.
I think she's playing scared.
Yes, and I'm just like, I need it to be Sari, Ozzy, or Rizzo. So like
So bad.
More badly than I need air. Like, I need it so bad.
Yeah,
I
we
need it to be
or
one
we
of
will
the,
pass
that
away.
trio so bad.
Yeah. I did love Tiffany this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Just because we get to see her personality and
Yes.
fire. And when they come back from tribal council in the beginning, she talks about how much she hates Jonathan. And
Yeah.
she's like, if I had a burn book,
Yeah.
I would be like, Jonathan is a dirty
Yeah.
skank who like, blah. I just love that. And then I was like, oh, I remember Tiffany.
Yeah. I'll say I'm fine with Tiffany winning. She's not going to.
I would love it. She's not going to.
But I'm fine with Tiffany winning, and I'm happy she's there.
Me too.
I'm happy she's there because she's the only person that was brave enough that had the balls enough to vote for Coach.
Yeah.
And be super petty in her confessional, and I loved her for that.
I love it. I love it.
I want to see Tiff do that every week.
I love her fire and spice. Like she's great, and I love that she's getting more time.
Yes.
Speaking of Christian, who of course I still love, it was
his first like quiet episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say crickets from Christian,
which is probably good.
Yes, I think it was good because it's like he's not safe, and no one's like we have to get Christian out. Not to bring up Coach again, and how dumb he is, but it's so funny when he was like, "Who told Christian we were splitting the votes? Do you think Christian's an idiot?" Like,
well, people seem to be really thinking because Genevieve thought the same thing. Remember, she was like,
"Yeah,
Devin and Christians are not that close." Like,
that's true.
That must be like a really good front.
Yeah,
that they're putting up.
It's true because they're giving Devin's information, but they're like, "Who told Christian?"
Exactly.
They aren't like Devin's. Why did you tell?
Yeah,
they're just like, "Who did it?" And Devin's is like, "I don't know."
Because like Joe was on Sela with them, so you'd think Joe would be like, "Oh yeah, Christian, Devin's, Emily, they were tight." But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that duo and maybe even that trio by extension
is pretty under the radar.
They've done a good job at covering it up, or for like Christian, Emily, it's like we were literally on the same tribe the whole
that's
time.
It.
Like,
and maybe that's why Coach calls them like the middle floaters.
Yeah.
Because they don't look super solid.
Yeah. Coach was giving Rachel Riley in this episode.
Oh my gosh.
Floaters, you better grab a life vest.
Yeah.
Christian. Have you seen that original clip of her saying that?
No.
Do you know what I'm quoting?
In her first season.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in her first season of
Big
Big Brother.
After she wins her second HOH. She goes, "Floaters, you better grab a life vest." And then she looks at the girl that she hates and goes, "Kristen."
I don't remember that call out.
And then they like get
That's
in a fight.
Funny.
And so that's what Coach was doing, but he was saying Christian.
That's someone needs to like make that little video. That's up to you, our online queen.
Love Rachel Riley. Oh my God, yeah, that is funny. I need to do that.
Grab a life vest.
That's funny. Floaters, you better grab a life vest. Christian.
Rachel Riley's so funny.
Yeah.
She was. We can't even talk about it.
Oh yeah.
That's a skid mark on Big Brother
Put her
forever.
Put her back on the Traitors again.
Yeah.
Bring her back
yeah.
again. Cast her on the Traitors every year.
I would watch that.
Oh yeah.
They did that with that housewife Kate or whatever. What was her name?
Well, yeah, they brought Kate Chastain from Below Deck back on season 2, and then Dorinda from 3. They brought her back on 4.
But Rachel Riley would serve every time. She would deliver.
She has talked about playing Survivor before.
Oh, I would love her.
There seems to be something that like, because nobody has done all 3 CBS shows. Like Rob did Survivor and Amazing Race. Hayden did Big Brother and Survivor. Caleb did Big Brother and Survivor. Natalie did Amazing Race and Survivor. Nobody's done all 3. And Rachel, I feel like I very vividly remember her a couple years ago.
Suri
hasn't done Amazing Race. So like,
oh my God.
I feel like I remember Rachel like low-key campaigning to like get cast on Survivor. And I'm like, she would be incredible casting.
Oh.
But it seems like for whatever reason, I'm not going to say it's just Jeff, but yeah, like.
People like her.
Yeah. It seems like because Rachel so knowingly and willingly puts on like her persona for TV, it kind of seems like Survivor doesn't like to cast people like that that are like
just a character.
Yeah, like so inherently produced. Which maybe makes me think that Coach is actually like that. And Debbie too, like Debbie was crazy, but Debbie was actually like that.
But then why are they so obsessed with Coach? You know, it's like,
don't know.
Don't know.
Don't know. Her. Don't know. Didn't know she sang. Thought she rapped. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, just funny. Anyway, so Christian, with it being a quiet episode, that actually makes more sense now. Mm-hmm. Like when we look at it from Coach's perspective and his narrative and Jonathan's and whatever, the honor group.
Yeah.
Like they don't understand how close Devon's and Christian and Emily are.
Yeah.
So it's like they think that they're just floaters and middle people, which is so funny.
Yeah.
It's like how dumb.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a downfall of mine when I played in live reality games, is assuming that other people aren't gaming just as hard, if not harder than you. Mm-hmm. It's like, if you think they're just casually floating through, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like they have a plan and they are strategizing circles around you.
Yeah.
They really are.
Oh yeah. You can't ever get confident.
And this is also why I think Steph, it just makes sense for her to align with those people, because I think the strategy people would run circles around her. And then she would just lose. But she has a chance with those people. Yeah. Speaking of Steph, do we need to talk about the journey?
Well, I mean, the long story short is they do this. They all like put they get a note like, oh, there's a journey. They like put all their shots in the dark in like a bag or something.
Yeah, per Chrissy's idea, because it's like one person, get on a boat. You're going to leave camp. You're coming back this afternoon.
Yeah.
Chrissy's like, let's put our shots in the dark in a bag.
Yeah. So Steph's gets chosen. It's a like old school-ish Survivor challenge where you have to like hold your hand above your head and your wrist is attached to like a bucket. And if you move your wrist too much, the bucket will drop water on you and you're out. So this variation of that. And
standing on like a balance platform.
I was going to say. This challenge, there's two variations where number one, she's standing on like a stool to balance. And then number two is she has to do it for an hour, and if she does, she gets an advantage. If she doesn't, she loses her vote. She does it. Congratulations, Stephanie. No one's ever doubted her physical prowess. She's a great physical competitor. So she gets to steal a vote. Comes back to camp, and like you said earlier in the pod, it tells everybody like, oh, if you stayed up 30 minutes, you kept your vote. If it was an hour, it was an advantage. I didn't do it. Suri instantly clocks her.
Yeah, she's like
I know she's lying. And then later at the water well, Stephanie's like, okay, like I got to steal a vote.
It was funny that she goes, listen, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got Suri goes
like, I believe you.
Stares at her.
And Stephanie's like, okay, I got an advantage. Like,
yeah, leave me alone.
Just
I got to steal a vote
at this point. So
so easy. Yeah. So easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her lie was that if you held your arm up for 30 minutes, then you get to keep it. Vote. Yeah. And she was like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
What?
Suri's like, I know Stephanie, girl.
Everyone knows Stephanie. Yeah. Like, it would make sense if you were Rizzo or someone that no one knows anything about. Like, maybe Savannah. If Savannah were to say that lie, then people are like, okay. Like, maybe they would believe her. I mean, probably not because it's Survivor, but to have Stephanie do that, that's like Jonathan being like, it said we had to hold our body weight for this much, and I just, like, couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Steph. If I or Stephanie, this is what I would have done. I would have came back and told them that same thing, and I would have been like, do you guys remember on Heroes versus Villains when I dislocated my shoulder? And then I would have shared that story that she shared on this episode. Whatever. She dislocated her shoulder. It completely tore her rotator cuff and labrum. She had reconstructive surgery after the season. So I would have been like, I had reconstructive surgery. It's my dominant arm, and I thought that would be best for this challenge, but it was hurting so bad. And I would have started to get emotional. I would have been like, it was so hard for me because I am like the strong girl. Like, I wanted to prove myself and I failed. And I literally would have thought about my husband dying and I would have cried. And I would have been like, I feel like a complete failure. Like, all of us can relate that we have something to prove, and I want to prove that I still got it and I didn't. Yeah. And I would have just cried. I'm being dead serious.
Damn.
That's how you sell it.
You're running circles around these girls.
That's how you sell it.
Yeah, that's absolutely how you sell it. That's fierce.
I was telling Sam that, and I made myself cry on the couch pretending, because it's so easy for me.
Yeah.
Like, you just think about something horrible, you just start crying.
Damn.
That's it.
I think that would be an excellent way to cover up the fact that you got an
Wouldn't
advantage
you?
And you could actually do it. Yeah.
Because a steal a vote too is so major.
Yeah.
Like, a block a vote, epic. An extra vote, great. A steal vote, though? Mm-hmm. It's like you get to block someone's and have the extra vote. Mm-hmm. That is such a game-changing advantage to hold, and it's just in the wrong hands. But
did we find out, normally, like, I believe the steal a vote, you have to announce that you're using it?
Yes.
Did it say anything about that? Because, like, the block a vote is usually done in secret.
Yeah, in quiet. Yeah. And it's like when they go up to vote, it's like your vote's been blocked.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember in her, like, reading the fine print if it said that or not.
We'll find out.
Yeah. What's great about this advantage, though, is that Suri knows, which means Suri, and then she tells Rizzo. Suri and Rizzo are the only two players that know exactly where
all the advantages
of the advantages are. Everyone else knows about the idols, but there's Suri's extra vote that people don't know about. And then now this steal a vote. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of power. Yeah. And that's great.
And knowledge is power.
Yeah. Sophie.
I was going to say, I was talking about how, like, Aubrey's decision made me respect Rizzo's game more. Mm-hmm. In light of recent events, if you can believe it, I respect Parvati even more as a player for absolutely destroying Stephanie's shoulder in that challenge in Heroes vs. Villains. She was ahead of her time with that.
Yeah, she was.
Parv had a sixth sense. She was like,
I need to do
listen,
this.
I'm a closeted queer woman at this stage of my life. Mm-hmm. There's
she
something
was.
about Stephanie
that just feels not right.
That doesn't feel right. Mm-hmm. And she did it, and it was fierce.
It was.
And I'm
so.
I remember when I first watched Heroes vs. Villains, being like,
yeah.
Now gasping. I feel like the next time I rewatch it, I'm gonna be like, Parv, you ate with that.
She did.
It was so good. Parv ate that whole season up, man. Everything she did was just effortlessly iconic.
She's amazing.
It was so good.
She is so amazing. Yeah. That actually is so funny.
Love you, Stephanie.
I wonder if she just like, if she knows how major, like, she is. She does,
Parv?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She knows.
She wrote a whole book about it. Did you read her book?
No. Have you read her book?
I haven't read it, but the book is like how to like is it like being a villain, how I learned to harness my power or something.
I love it. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
And Steph, that does suck. I have had a torn rotator cuff and labrum before. Uh-huh. Not fully torn. I didn't need like reconstructive surgery, but that pain is real. It is and having to hold your arm up, like doing anything overhead is just like not a thing after that. But doing it with her left arm and whatever, it was boring. It was boring to me. Who do you wish would have gone on the journey?
No one. I wish we wouldn't have had it in the first place. But if I had to pick, I'm like, I want Ozzy, Rizzo, or Suri to go. Or Tiff.
I was just going to say Tiff. I would have liked it if Tiff went. I think that would have been cool.
Yeah.
I think Emily going would have been great. But luck of the draw, it was just Steph. Yeah. So whatever. Okay, then the other thing that happens is just the immunity challenge.
Yes.
And reward. They're split into two groups.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was going to be like 2 tribal councils or whatever. No, they did a full tribal council. And I like wanted that tribal to be so crazy because it's the biggest one ever. And it just, I didn't think it was that crazy. Anyway, so they split into these 2 teams and they do schoolyard pick. One thing I thought was like, I wish they showed us the schoolyard pick process. Like I would have loved.
They never do.
No, they never do. Why don't they do that?
I want to say that I think the only time, I'm going to search deep in the back of my brain for
dig
this,
in there.
But I feel like the only time, I guess times that we've seen schoolyard picks is when they do it for tribes. Because like in Micronesia, when they do the first tribes or the only tribe swap, it's a schoolyard pick. On Gabon, the initial tribe divisions and the first tribe swap are both schoolyard picks. Trying to think if I'm sure there's been other times that there's been schoolyard picks in Survivor, but I can't remember I guess, too many off the top of my head.
I guess when you're like picking people for reward and you're picking people like...
Yes. But like for...
we don't
ever get to see the rationale for the challenge, probably just because the editors feel like it's probably not that important.
But I kind of feel like it is, don't you?
I mean, it's important, I guess, but like, I feel like most of the time, I mean, I guess since we don't know, we actually don't know, but I guess my assumption would be it just seems like most of the time people are picking the people that they think are going to help them win the challenge.
For sure. And I do think these two groups were pretty evenly split.
Yeah.
So we had two captains. It was Jonathan and Christian. Jonathan had Coach, Sari, Rizzo, Aubrey, Tiffany, and Chrissy. Christian picked Ozzy, Devins, Dee, Emily, Steph, and Joe. Which they're, very, very evenly split. One thing this episode did make me feel inside is just during the challenges when they're like rolling the ball around and people are like climbing on top of it and getting keys and doing I'm just like, I love Survivor.
Oh, yeah.
I love Survivor.
Yeah.
And I love the challenges and I love how hard they are. And it's just like, I want to do them so bad.
Yeah.
I want to do them so bad.
Yeah.
And they're just so fun to watch. So I
want to push one of those balls into someone.
Yeah.
I want to run somebody over. Line Stephanie up. We'll tear the other rotator cuff, girl. Just kidding.
Bowling pins.
Yeah.
Who would you have knock
Coach,
over? So
Joe,
you'd have Stephanie,
Jonathan,
Coach, Joe,
Stephanie,
Jonathan,
Chrissy.
You'd run over Chrissy.
All of them. Yes, they're all annoying.
I might run over Aubrey.
I'm being so pissy about it.
I might throw Aubrey in there too.
All of them.
I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody except for Sari, Ozzy, Rizzo, and Tiffany can get run over at this point. I don't care. I don't care. I was so over it. My attitude over this episode
this week.
Like, yeah, I was
Leave us alone.
Like, I don't actually feel like that.
I know.
But man,
But
like
you
it was
do a
just
little.
it was a tough episode to watch, and I just like hate the smugness
Yes.
of that group.
Me too.
Like they just, and I get that it's an edit.
Whatever.
There's probably a lot of instances where the other people seemed really smug too. But like I could not stand it. Like Dee getting voted out and Jonathan had that smirk on his face.
I know.
Like,
I wanted
can't
to
wait for
punch it off of him.
I cannot wait for somebody to wipe that off your face. You're
Me
gonna
too.
you're gonna get red for filth, honey.
Absolutely.
Dragged by those like snarled braids growing out of your scalp.
They are so gross.
Yeah,
his hair is,
it is.
so gross. And his shirt's disgusting.
Yeah.
The pants, no.
Yeah.
No.
Jonathan. Take care of yourself, honey.
It's up to Tiffany. Tiffany's
Yes.
like, I want to drag him back and forth and upside down and sideways through the mud and the dirt.
Absolutely.
And I hope she gets to.
I hope she does too.
And yeah, I agree. Just like the smugness of like, like we're so much better than her.
Yes.
Like blah, blah, blah. And even the confessional that Jonathan had after the argument with like Dee and Coach in the hammock and whatever. And Jonathan was like, I knew Dee would react like that and I knew she would do that. So I just wanted to get like a rise out of her. And I did such a good job. Like it worked exactly as planned. I'm just like, I hate you, Jonathan.
Yeah.
I don't hate you, but it's just like, come on, guys. Come on. Get them out. Don't let them like feel like they're on top of the world
They'll
too long.
get them. They'll get them. They will.
They will.
I just feel like we can
Is that a
safely say
prayer or
that
a
it's
statement?
like Coach, after this episode specifically, I taught you about Edgic, right? Couple
Yes.
weeks ago. It's like reading the edit.
Yes.
Listen,
Edgic.
after this episode, over the top negative edit for Coach this episode. He is not winning.
No.
Absolutely not. He's not winning.
And he's like a joke.
And I don't think with how invisible she's been, Chrissy's not winning.
Nope.
I don't think Joe's winning.
Nope.
I don't think Jonathan's winning either. Stephanie, we'll have to see. Like Stephanie winning 50 would be, honestly, with the way that things are going in America, that would be super fitting right now for Stephanie to win
It would be
season 50.
honestly.
But I just don't
Yeah.
think, I think we can rest easy that I don't think the chances of that group winning are very good. I think our contenders at this point is some combination of Sari, Rizzo, Ozzy, Christian, Emily.
Devins. But I don't know if
I don't think Devins is winning.
No. Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
saying
he's winning.
the
You're talking winner.
Oh, I'm talking people that I think
yeah.
could win. I think
Sari,
Sari, Ozzy, Rizzo, Emily, Christian, Aubrey.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think
could,
so.
I could still see Aubrey winning just with, like I said, how for somebody that didn't go to Tribal before the merge, I feel like she was pretty visible.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, she got quite a bit of content.
And they did pour a lot into, like, her and Genevieve thing for Genevieve to, like, go before the merge.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. And they have added in her just, like, trying to get in with everyone and trying to get in with people, and, like, Tiffany having her back, and for how irrelevant Tiffany is, then it's like they're adding that in there for Aubrey's sake.
You hear about Tiffany's game through Aubrey.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, hearing it from Tiffany herself. So it's like they're trying to show Aubrey for a reason.
Sure. That's true.
So I don't know. I think it's one of those, like, was that 6 or 7 that I said? I think it's one of those. And then there's quite a lot of people we can pretty safely rule out now.
Yeah, I would think so. With the edgic that we have.
But I could be totally wrong. I could eat my words. If Coach wins 50, then go off, I guess. But
no,
I just feel like there's no way.
There's no way
he's winning.
Because everyone's just like, even his ally Jonathan, when he's doing his whole haiku thing, and he's like, I can't remember what he says about it. He's like, did you guys hear that? Like, do you want me to come and tell you? Or like, come over here so I can tell you. And Jonathan's just laughing with Emily. He's like, no, we heard it. You're good.
Yeah.
Like, that's his number one ally. And he's just like making a joke out of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to the reward and immunity. The blue team, which is Christian's team, they win reward, which is great. And then that group competes for individual immunity, and Ozzy wins.
Yeah.
And they just like have to balance on a beam and hold this really long pole with like a little plate at the end that has a ball on it. And not drop the ball.
And I cheered for Ozzy.
I was so happy for Ozzy.
There was a part of me that was like, I kind of want D win to make it more interesting. But then I was like, well, if D wins, it's going to be Tiff.
Yep. So it's like pretty.
Yeah, it was like, God, it's going to be like boring either way. Like, imagine if it was like, I mean, this would never happen. But I was like,
but
God,
both
imagine,
of them win immunity?
Well, I was like, imagine if D won and then Tiff was like safe with her shot in the dark or something.
Wow.
Oh, that would be
be amazing. And
so insane.
One more thing about this challenge, Stephanie did not do a good job at backing up her lie. She's like, I couldn't hold my arm over my head for more than 30 minutes. And then she's like contending in the like it looked like her neck was about to break. Like she was struggling so hard. I'm like, girl, you're not even trying to keep up your lie at this point. Not even a little. Not even a little. Okay, so whatever. Yeah, basically we just go to tribal. So about the shot in the dark, Dee in her exit interview with Rob Sesternino did say that like she wanted her shot in the dark to hit, obviously. But then she was like, part of my ruse at tribal council, like to start talk and chatter and telling people I have the numbers to vote for coach, is even if like 3 people vote for coach, my shot in the dark hits, maybe there's a way that Tiffany can still be safe. Because she was so worried about like, how do I save myself and my ally? Like I don't want it to just be one or the other.
Yeah.
Like I want us to somehow be able to like flip this situation.
Yeah. She had mentioned, and I don't know if it was in the same exit interview, but one clip I saw where she was like, I knew going into tribal that it was like basically my time to go. And it was like a Hail Mary at the last second, essentially. So she knew that like her head was on the chopping block. Like we kind of mentioned it, but like early on in the episode, she makes the big blunder of like telling Emily and Jonathan about Rizzo's idol. And it gets back to Rizzo. And then Rizzo and Suri have a conversation of like, we might, if they're trying to get Dee out, we might have to let her go. So she played pretty sloppy.
Yes.
This round was not great gameplay. And I think that she was very self-aware of that. Both like by the time tribal rolled around and in her exit press, like she seemed very self-aware about the game she had played.
Yeah, she seemed just like super upbeat and she knew where she blundered it and she was like, I just had fun.
Yeah.
And I do think like the winners did have a different level of like freedom going into this game where it's like, I've won before.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Where to Christian's point in pregame, he mentioned this a lot, that like everyone has something to prove. Like everyone is afraid of repeating something and they want to prove something.
Yeah.
So it's just like finding out what that is for each person and how can I like speak to that to like get to them. You know? Anyway, that's pretty much this episode. What other thoughts did you have? Like anything else from exit press from Dee?
Not really.
My draft took another hit because I had D. The last winner is gone.
Yes,
She's the mayor of
gone.
Ponderosa.
Yes, first member of the jury. Emily is our sole 45 rep.
Yep.
Dee had been asked about like her relationships post game. She said that like she was hurt by Emily betraying her in the game, but they're cool now.
Yeah.
Her and Charlie don't talk.
Oh.
She mentioned that like
there
had been multiple times that she had tried to like reach out and see how things were, and they just don't talk anymore.
Wait, that's sad.
I mean, is it?
I mean, I know they were good friends. I feel like they were friends, and they were with the On Fire pod.
Yeah.
And they had this like they did have a relationship and a thing, but anyway.
I guess, but if you're gonna be like butthurt about it,
I just say it's sad because it's like it really is just a game, and it's fun when people can just like make up. It's so easy for
me to say that though. Like I should probably give them more grace. She did say that like, there was stuff on like OG Kahlo that you didn't see a lot of, which influenced like why she was working with certain people and why she was like wary of others. Like, she did confirm that like Chrissy would have gone home if Kahlo lost, and that Jonathan and her, even though they seemed to be trying to work together, Jonathan was like kind of pushing for me early on. And so that's why when like I voted Charlie out, it was like, well, I'm just going to strike at him before he does at me. And then, he turned into this grandstanding thing of like, like he's...
Are you honesty? Are you really? Like when he just came at her?
Yeah. Oh! Like, Jonathan, neither are you. Neither are you. You don't get to turn around and be like, oh, well, like, I lied, like you lied and voted Charlie out, so it's fine that I did Camilla. Because it's like, girl, you were lying before that too.
Long before that.
And so was everybody. That's the point. Once you start trying to make it like, oh, well, you lied. It's like, bitch, everybody's lying.
And she said that. Everyone's She's like, look around. Everyone's talking to everybody. Everyone's saying that's the game.
Yeah.
Coach is like, that's not the type of game I play.
Oh, please, girl.
The horse. Someone knock him off the horse, please.
Yeah. Coach seems to think that like, not telling somebody something by omission is not lying, because he's like, like who told them we're splitting the votes? It's like, okay, well, like, so you're obviously trying to be deceptive.
Yeah, you're being deceptive.
Is that a lie, Coach, that we're telling? I don't know.
Is that a true aim of honor and integrity?
Yeah, he's full of it. Yeah, I don't know. Like we were saying, it was a pretty straightforward, like honestly, like not that great episode. But you know, I feel like the thing that's just sitting on my mind is like, and obviously we'll see, but I'm like, God, like episode 7 going into episode 8, there's 13 people left. There's 10 people that need to go home.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Before the final tribal. They're probably going to do a finale where there's like a final 6, I would think. So that still means if the final episode is episode 13, that means in episodes 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So in the next 5 episodes, they need to get rid of 8 people, which is a lot. So I don't know how they're going to do that. But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
One thing I was also going to say is I'm excited to see how the fake idol hidden at tribal council is going to play out.
Yeah.
Like as silly and out there as it is, it's like, that's just fun.
Yeah.
I love when people like try and approach things differently, like Rizzo with his idol in 49. So it's like, I'm excited to see that come into play, and I hope something comes of it. And I think something will with how much they've mentioned it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the group of like the Cerise Wizard of Oz, and then the Spock and Captain Kirk and Emily and all of that. Like, I'm excited to see when that has to start.
Yeah.
Like going at each other, and when there aren't like the easy votes anymore of like this person's gone and this person's gone, because that's when the advantages are going to get interesting and things come out to play and people are going to get heated. Like, it is going to be fun just because this episode wasn't. Who is our queen of the week?
I was going to say,
do we have a queen of the week?
I mean,
does no one get queen?
It was interesting when I was thinking about this, because like, hey, we give queen of the week to the player that we feel like was the best player.
Yeah, who played the best.
And it's interesting because like Coach got his way.
But he's a bad Survivor
player. But yeah, like
player.
I wouldn't call him like the best player of the week. So like, honestly, we didn't really see a lot from a ton of people. So kind of by default, but also just because I'm like, I feel like this is the only person that showed like any kind of strategic acumen this week. I kind of want to give it to Suri again.
I was just going to say, I was like, probably a Suri or...
Because I don't
Tiffany just kicks and giggles and like her being willing to kill a coach.
Like, if we're saying like best player,
like
it's
when
not
it strategically.
Tiff for sure.
No,
like,
no.
I don't like because who else would you even mention? Like, okay, Aubrey playing the idol, you could argue that's strategy, but I'm like, like, you know, D like getting sunk by
Jonathan.
Yeah,
and
like
herself.
Yeah, like, you know, Jonathan, like I do think like played this round pretty well. Like it seems like the tides had already kind of turned against her, but he was able to use it. You could argue to like turn Suri and Rizzo against her.
And if it was like really him being like, I want her to blow up at camp and like make a scene, I mean, he did that. So it's like. So
yeah, I would say it's between Suri and Jonathan, but I would argue that Suri getting Stephanie to disclose the advantage to her.
True.
And then conferencing with Rizzo about like we might have to cut D.
True.
I feel like that's enough for me to say like I think we should give it to Suri.
Yeah, something else we did talk about last episode is that Suri is a player that people will throw away their games for. And D mentions like earlier on in the season, my best friend said to vote out Suri, and I know I have to, but I can't bring myself to do it. And then Suri votes D out. You know, and people like know these things about Suri. They know that she's a threat, yet she knows where everything is in the game.
Yep.
And she's like so well insulated as the biggest threat.
God, I don't want to get excited because you say things like that and I'm like, oh my God, she's going to do it. She's going to do it.
I know.
And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. Like she's going to win. Like I'm manifesting it. It's going to be her. But then I'm like don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, we can't get our hopes up too high.
Because I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick when it doesn't happen. I'm going to call out of work. Thank God that the semester
it's going to be done.
Yeah, I work at a university and the semester's over in like a week and a half. And I'm like, thank God. Because if Suri Fields gets voted out, I'm like, I'm going to need to take a week off. And it's way easier to do that when it's like the summer.
Dead. Yeah.
And it's quiet. Because I literally will.
Yeah.
I literally will. If Suri, because I was telling you that first episode when I was worried they were going to get her out because of what Jenna was doing, I literally was like,
sick, ill.
I am going to have to call into work.
Yes.
I'm going to have to call into work that I waited to see Suri Fields on my screen 16 seasons since she played the last time. I guess if we're not counting Australian Survivor.
Which we're not.
But I was like, I'm gonna be sick. And that's how, so anyway, I think that we should make it official.
Yeah, please.
Suri, we're gonna repeat you as the queen of the week. Congratulations. 2 weeks in a row, Suri.
Proud of you, babe. Woo-hoo.
We gave it to her last week, right? Okay, I was like, did I hallucinate that?
No, you didn't. Yeah, we did.
So congratulations to you, Suri. Queen of the week, 2 weeks in a row.
It really is incredible, like, because there are so many players that come back and play and they place very differently than they did in their previous seasons. And she is someone who plays so consistently. It's insane. It's like irrefutable that it's just her skill at this point, you know, because it's like you can't just like stumble into doing that many times.
All I'll say
what
about Australian Survivor
is
that the consistency is mirrored even when she's not on US Survivor. That's all I'll say.
Atta girl.
That's all I'll say.
I know she and Parv and whatever vote out Tony.
Yes.
And I know he was really bummed about that.
Yes.
I'm personally bummed about that they did that.
Yeah.
To Tony.
I mean, a 2-time winner though.
I know, he's so much.
You got to get him.
He's so good. Yeah. I love Tony.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, if her track record like maintains itself on Survivor, she freaking wins the Traitors. Like, I'm so happy for her.
Made it deep in Big Brother.
And if she
wins Survivor 50, I'm literally going to be like euphoria.
Like life is complete. I
don't need anything else.
Like there is good in the world. Like we can solve any problem.
I would scream, cry, celebrate, get so drunk.
You might have to take a week off or a week off of work if she wins.
Oh yeah.
And then if she gets voted out.
Yes.
Either way, we're taking time off.
I'm manifesting it. Suri is winning 50.
Suri's winning 50, and then we can make it a national holiday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we can celebrate it every year.
Suri's also out here on Instagram making money. She did a partnership with L'Oreal today.
Okay, Suri.
She was like, listen, I'm a nurse. I don't have a lot of time to do makeup, but let me show you this amazing product that makes it look like my brows are done. She's getting that coin.
Get it.
She's getting that coin.
Get it, Suri.
And literally, listen, it influenced me more than any actual influencer I've seen because it looked great. Oh. It's a little L'Oreal. It's like a brow.
Is it a gel?
No.
Pencil?
It's like a pen.
Okay.
Like marker kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But it's, when you take the cap off, it's like it has...
2?
Yes.
Yep, I know
that
exactly
one.
what brow pencil you're talking. Yeah, what pen you're talking
that
about.
One.
It's incredible.
Oh, I was gagged.
Is it called the Brow Wiz?
Something like that.
Yep.
And I was like, it looks so good. I was like, because I usually when I fill in my brows, I just do like a little pomade and do an angle brush.
Sure.
And I don't even try and do strokes. I usually just
you have
fill it in darker.
You have perfectly thick brows.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you wouldn't need something like that. Like you don't need to paint on a brow. But for people that need to fill in a brow, I know the exact product that you're talking about. It's such a good brow product.
And she's getting that money.
Get it, Suri.
I know.
Get it. That makes me so happy.
I know.
I love her.
I know. I love her too.
I love that. I love it. Okay.
We'll have to see. I'm interested to see if they'll rehide Aubrey's idol, if it will be a boomerang idol or not. None of the idols can boomerang back to anybody at this point right now because Genevieve's gone. So I'm interested to see if they rehide that and if somebody finds it. And, you know, see what.
Yeah,
see where
because we have Rizzo's and then we have Ozzy's.
And they were both Genevieve.
And they were both Genevieve.
They still can't play them for anybody else.
Yep.
But yeah, they're not going to boomerang back to
I don't even,
anybody.
No, I can't even put it in existence. Never mind.
What?
Like, the only thing that could end up being so scary, right, is if that trio is in trouble. Cerise, Wizard of Oz, and neither of them can play their idol for someone else.
Tune in next week for the next episode of the Queens of Ponderosa.
Like, hey, shut up.
It was great talking to you. I am going to put up a boundary. So it was so nice to see you all. Drop a comment down below and let us know who's your Queen of the Week.
No, actually.
Like,
that could be the sign-off.
It's scary. It's really scary. To think about that.
But you know what? She has like an extra vote. She has all these things going for her, and she has like, because no one else knows that they can't play those idols for someone else. And with Rizzo's little brain,
doesn't Stephanie know that?
Oh, maybe. Because I was just gonna say, if other people don't know that, Rizzo could be just like, I'm playing it for her.
Yeah.
Like,
I would
vote for her if you want. Like, you know he would.
I'd get Rizzo's face tattooed on my chest if he did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd get Riz God tattooed on my forehead.
God.
Riz God tramp stamp. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny. A Riz God tramp stamp. Yeah. No, we can't even put that out there. She's going to be fine. We don't even have to worry about that at this point in the game.
She is. She's winning.
We don't.
She's winning. And if she doesn't, I will find a reality where she does, and that's where I'll be living.
And it's going to be a happy reality.
Coach has shown us time and time again that you can exist in different realities than people right next to you. Both Coach and Shannon. Okay, you can create whatever the crap reality you want. God, man.
Oh my gosh, I would actually love that.
You want to like the most wackadoodles.
Who would be together. Our whack tribe?
You would have.
We can pick.
You would do like
7 maybe.
Coach, Debbie.
Oh yeah.
Shannon. Like Abby Maria.
There was another Debbie-like person. I don't know. I can't remember her name now. Ty would be fun to have on there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could get Ty. Ty was pretty crazy.
I think we could... This is a callback to... oh my gosh. What season was she just on? She always wore feathers in her hair, and she was a... like peace and love girl.
Courtney.
She's in the new era.
Oh.
No. Kendra.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember Kendra?
Yeah.
Sage could be on there.
Man, did we talk about...
Get rid of Kendra. We could just put Sage on there.
Did we talk about how... Because I recently rewatched 45. Sorry, we really need to wrap this up.
You're good.
Recently rewatched 45 because Josh was watching it for the first time. Mm-hmm. I think the single most annoying jury is the 45 jury.
Really?
Those motherfuckers would not shut up.
About what?
They talked at every tribal all the time.
Yes.
Obnoxiously.
The reactions
and like,
yeah.
I'm so sick. And listen, people can do what they want. I'm not on the show, you are. But I'm so sick of modern juries. Like, I don't know if they get coached by this, like, by production, or if like the rules have been loosened. Because the jury used to just be
dead.
And now it just feels like everything is just like...
And the turning around, like...
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, she's gonna... I'm like, shut up! Like, shut up! They're so annoying.
They are annoying.
They're so annoying. You know who else was a really annoying juror? Aubrey. On Edge of Extinction.
Oh!
Aubrey was so annoying on the jury on Edge of Extinction. That jury was also so annoying too, man. God, I hate that season. I fucking hate 38. The worst. I
hate it so much.
No matter how 50 ends, 50 can rest easy knowing that there's no possible way it can be the worst season of Survivor because season 38 exists.
It's no Edge of Extinction.
Is such a steaming pile of dog shit, man. It's so bad. It's horrible.
No, it really is.
It's horrible. It birthed Rick Devin, so already... And then add on top of the fact, the whole cast is annoying. The jury's annoying. Chris Underwood winning
is annoying.
Just
not
rotted.
His fault.
Just terrible.
Yeah. Horrible.
Bad.
Horrible bad.
Bad.
Thumbs down.
Bad.
Poop.
Scary.
Very scary.
Okay.
Anyway, with all of that, the queens have spoken.
The queens have spoken.
Even with a boring episode, we have a lot to say.
So much.
Yet somehow not enough.
Yes.
So we'll be back next week.
We will.
With all of our thoughts, and like Taylor said earlier, comment, tell us what you're feeling. Who's the queen of the week? We think it was pretty freaking obvious, but maybe people disagree. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And tune in next week.
Yes. We will see you next week. Until then, bye everybody.
Bye.